Hello, Elizabeth, Dr. E. Carter here. One thing I've noticed in working in corporate America is when I was coming up, there weren't a whole lot of tools and information. What I learned was work hard and be recognized. But what I also found was I accumulated more stuff, more letters after my name, more degrees, more certifications. I still wasn't seeing the recognition that I thought I deserved. And it was in 2016 where it all came to a head. I was working, I knew I was doing a bang up job. I was being recognized, pat on the back. I was raising my hands for all those extra projects. How many of you raise your hand for all those extra projects, thinking that it will get you further than not? Well, what happened to me in 2016 is that I was called into my boss's office. And when I walked in and sat down, the mood felt different. Have you ever been somewhere where you do the same thing over and over again? You feel comfortable, and then the one day it doesn't feel comfortable? Well, that was that day. And I walked in and I was told that I was being laid off. I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. No matter how many letters I had after my name, it didn't matter. And from that point forward, I realized that there are so many people out there going through the same exact situation. And that's why I started my company, Appeal, because I have an absolute passion for performance, engagement, analytics, and leadership, the four areas that we need to thrive in to be successful. And what I've done is created a program called the Elevate Your Value Accelerator program. And what I do is I talk with you and talk about your journey. What are you looking to do? Where have you been? What are some of those dreams that you had that you never thought could come to be? And we focus in on four major components. And depending on where you are, one of these I'm sure speaks to you. First of all, a career elevation mastery. Thinking about, are you ready for that next promotion? Now, you may think you're ready, but does the world think that you're ready? And we work on closing those gaps. The second mastery is for those of you who are entrepreneurs. You may have already been an entrepreneur. You may be at a point in your life when you want to leave whatever it was you're doing and go out on your own. And it really is, we all have great ideas. The most ideas we all know sit in the cemetery because those dreams never came to be. So if you have an idea, but you've been hesitant, I don't know where to get started. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if anyone will want it. We can talk about that. I also have a communication speakery mastery track. If you've been part of any one of my summits, I love to bring people to stages to share their voice, to empower others. And many are afraid to share their stories. Some of them are afraid to speak. I want to help you gain that confidence because your story will save someone else's life. And by you communicating your ideas, your creativity, that can help drive value in your organization. And last, my career transition mastery track. We all have transferable skills. We don't need to stay stuck in where we are. I call those pillars of discipline. We may work in finance, we may work in HR, we may work in claims, we may work in sales. Everything you learn and that you do can be transitioned into something else, something bigger, something more aligned with your passion and your purpose. So I'd love to be able to work with you and determine what does your transformation look like. And how we start in that conversation is what I call the momentum tree. And that tree starts at the bottom with the roots. What are your core skills, values? What are your experiences? And that trunk in the middle. That's where you are currently. And what's challenging you in that journey today? As we move up the tree to the branches and the leaves, we look at our future goals and aspirations. What are our outcomes? What are we looking to do? I am your transformation coach as you're trying to move into your next. I'm your accountability coach. I am your chief officer helping build results for you. What are you looking to do next? What does your transformation look like? Whether you're moving forward in your career, in your entrepreneurship, or even in just communicating more effectively, I want you to reach out to me. I can assist you to get you where you want to be. I know I didn't have any coaches or mentors when I first started in my career, and I don't want anyone to be without the resources that they need, that they can thrive in their personal and professional life. So please go to drelizabethcarter.com, go to the Work with Dr. E tab, and click on the link to get on my calendar. Don't wait. Every minute that goes by is a minute wasted and a minute not bringing you to your purpose and your transformation. Reach out to me, Dr. Elizabeth Carter, aka Dr. E, today. I am waiting to talk to you.